Hey Zoo family, welcome to today's video. We're with little Miss Daisy, and she has been in the NICU now for 4 days? This is day 5 actually, the 5th day of her being in the NICU, but I don't think she's hit, you know, a full 4 total days, but you know, 5 sun-ups, how about that? So yeah, she's doing great. As you can see, they're still applying phototherapy every now and then for her jaundice. That's okay. That's the least of our worries. She's crying a little bit. Okay, she just overtook the whole video. Anything I wanted to say became irrelevant. Hello. Good morning.
I'm up in.
Good morning. No, don't you play with that. Don't you play with that string. You're not allowed to touch that. Get that out of here. She's been trying to pull the what do you call it, the feed.
Yeah.
She's been trying to pull the tube out of her nose, poor baby. So frustrated by it. But like I said, the jaundice is the least of our worries. In fact, she is doing so well that our main worry, which was her weight and getting the nutrition she needs so that she can grow, is kind of like just handling itself. They've maxed her out. They've increased her to 40 milliliters of breast milk per feeding. That's fantastic. She's literally maxed out, and they got her there pretty quick, way quicker than we expected. They were doing 5 milliliters per day increase, and they got 20 milliliters in 2 days.
That's crazy.
When it comes down to it, or maybe a little over 2 days. So that's really good for our girl.
Which means she's probably getting closer to coming home than we thought. So that's
really exciting. Amazing, because we were buckled down for
another 2
weeks. Yeah. Weeks. Because they tell you the due date, which means we were planning, you know, of course we don't plan this, but we were in the back of our mind, we were thinking mid-December.
Right.
Another month and 2 weeks. So it does not look like it's going to be that. In fact, she's to the point where they've declared that her lungs are ready to go home. Let's see. Her heart is ready to go home. I'm looking at a chart. Her heart's ready to go home, and her lungs are ready to go home. So check. So now they need to get her growth and her nutrition and her temperature ready to go home. The growth and nutrition is already happening with her getting the maximum amount of milk. Now she's just going to start to gain weight here. You know, if you don't know, infants can lose between 10 and 14% of their weight after birth, and that's normal. And then they regain it as they start to be breastfed. All of our boys gained it back really fast. She's gaining it slower because she's preemie, and they had to start her off on such a small amount of milk and all that. But you know, that'll handle itself. That'll solve itself now that she's getting the max. She may, yeah.
She'll be back.
Yeah, by this weekend she could be back up 4 ounces or something, weight-wise, that is. And then the last thing they need to get ready is her temperature, and that will naturally happen as the jaundice solves itself, as her eating habits get better and better and better. She'll gain body fat, and she'll maintain her own temperature, and at that point, all her vital organs and her part of the job is done. We basically have to do our part, and we took our class yesterday, right?
Yeah.
You want to tell them what that was?
CPR and car seat. Winnie Palmer does this thing that every NICU mom and dad need to take this class, just to make sure that we had the rules that have changed every year. It feels like the state of Florida changes all sorts of rules regarding car seats.
Laws, rules, safety regulations, new equipment, things you need to be prepared for. So they make all the parents of NICU babies, because our babies are smaller than the average baby, they make us take it so that we don't improperly use a seat and accidentally hurt the child. So they make you take that, and we did infant CPR, which is a good refresher. And we're ready to go. Like, we're already doing our part too. So we're gonna get this baby out of here one way or the other. She's doing so well though. Did you see what Pop bought? Look at this. It's a little flower. It says it's a girl, and it's hanging above her bed. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Just like her. She's gonna have another feeding here in about half an hour.
She's so out. She's out cold.
And she's getting me there.
She does that. I think there's something, an endorphin she gives.
Something about holding her makes us so tired. She's so peaceful is what it is. She's so peaceful. When she's not screaming. She's so pretty. She's so beautiful.
We love her hat.
We gave her a new hat. Okay, Zoo family, it's in the evening. We are going to a fundraiser here at Tijuana Flats, raising money for the kids' school, the PE department. We're in slow mode. This is the first time the kids have had to walk in public with mom, and they're all like walking ahead, and I'm trying to teach them they got to go at a little bit of a slower pace. So Logan is liable to see a lot of third grade friends here tonight for the fundraiser. Have you seen a lot of friends you know? But you saw one, right? Okay, and how many teachers?
0.
Oh, 0 of your teachers, but how many teachers from the school have you seen? A lot, right? They're everywhere around here. There's teachers literally...
Only 2.
There's teachers literally everywhere, Logan. I just don't think you're realizing.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, is it hot? Careful. You're not supposed to get nacho cheese on your finger. We love their nachos. They are absolutely killer. You can make a meal off these.
NICU Family, Dad's gonna try it.
It's their hottest sauce. And
Wait, don't put it in your finger.
that's fine. Ready? Oh, there it is. Ah. That's hot. Thank you. No. Try to be a man about this. Katie literally went up there and she grabbed one of the medium sauces, not toward the right. One of the sauces, by the way, it burns every time you swallow now. Every single swallow, it burns more. But Katie grabbed one of like the medium sauces and she tried a little bit and goes, drank the whole thing and goes, that's not even hot. In fairness, it wasn't. Now that we're in the restaurant, we usually order it to the house, but now that we're here, we're trying all the different sauces, and there's some really good sauces. The Jason's Mom sauce is killer. It's really good. And then the bee sting is good, the one with honey in it, Caleb, right?
Yeah, that was not even
The bee sting is delicious. Okay. Thank you.
Also, Katie tried a Death Wish, like the second spiciest they have. And she like took 2 and drank both of them at the same time, and it wasn't even spicy. How can you control your taste buds for it to never be spicy in your mouth?
I don't know. I don't know.
With each passing day, Daisy is doing better and better in the NICU. We expect her to be removed from the isolette soon, and her feeding is getting better and better too. Just like you, we hope to bring her home soon. Love you, Zoo family. See you next time.